It's good.
Is it? You sure?
Mhm.
Okay. So it's coming to the end of the summer before we went off to college. We figured we need to go on some kind of adventure or something. That's kind of how this all started, the whole Adventure Twins thing. So being a pilot, obviously I wanted to do something with aviation. So this one airport called Broken Straw, close to the Allegheny Forest.
There's a little bit of a mountain that slopes down to a field, and it's next to the cornfield.
All right, that's doable. So I gave the place a call. They're like, "Oh yeah, we got camping here. We have a cabin you can stay in. We have a courtesy car for you." And we're like, "Wow, that's pretty sweet." The one thing was it had a grass field. I did all my training on paved runways, but we practice soft field landings and takeoffs, as they're called. I knew the procedure to land on one, but I never actually done one. And I made the mistake of telling Hunter this.
Yeah, I was really nervous.
When you land as soft as you can, so your wheels don't take into the ground. And he translated this into, we're going to flip over when we land, because he's never practiced out there.
I knew that he had never actually done a landing on a soft field. We came in from the east, and we had a land going to the west. So we came in, I saw the field off the left wing. I was like, oh, that looks good.
The approach came through a valley when you flew the pattern, which was pretty sweet.
See the Allegheny River, which is really cool. Circle around, we line up for a landing. We're coming down, and he had explained what he was going to do on the landing.
I mean, landing on grass isn't that much different than landing on pavement, really. Especially on the August day when it's not like super soaked or anything.
So put my arm out on the dashboard just to like brace myself. Not that it would really do anything if we crashed, but I just had it there. We're going over the field, and I feel the wheels touch down, and it was not super hard, and the plane didn't flip, so I knew we were good. After that experience, there is no doubt in my mind that Garrett could fly anything and fly it safely.
Made a pretty good soft field landing, I like to think, for my first try, but we didn't flip, obviously, and it was a lot of fun. Our cousin works for United Airlines in Chicago, so we're like, oh, we'll meet up with her. So we meet her on the first day at Stan's Donuts, and we'll just catch up for a while. And so that was pretty cool. Saw her, and she's like, I'll walk with you guys towards your hotel. And Hunter's like, it's near the Willis Tower. What's the difference between the Hancock Tower and the Willis Tower?
There is no difference.
Okay.
One's taller. Yeah, one's taller, but they look the same.
Our hotel is actually near the Hancock Tower, which they're both kind of the same color with big pointy things at the top of them.
They both have two big white antennas on top, and they're both black and sort of conical shaped. So they look the same.
So I could see how we got them mixed up, but I was like, I think that's the Hancock building near us. But I didn't say anything. So we start walking the opposite direction from our hotel. And I knew that instantly. Like, our hotel is definitely to the north and we're going to the south. So we just go, and I'm like, I think our hotel's that way. And Hunter's like, no, I think we're going the right way. So we make it almost all the way to the Willis Tower before he's like, yeah, I think we are that way. So we added like another probably 2 miles to our trip just walking that way. Because he didn't know it was Chicago buildings.
We stayed by the Hancock Tower, thought it was the Willis Tower, had no idea. But to be fair, on the third day, Garrett made the mistake of going to 360 Chicago, which is in the Hancock building, instead of Skydeck, which is in the Willis Tower. So he made the mistake too.
I didn't make the mistake of going there. I made the mistake of buying the wrong tickets for the wrong place there. And we went there because we had to go past there anyways. Yep.
Well, true, but he's still messed up.
So this year's been a great year for Adventure Twins. Obviously, this is just kind of when we started officially making this thing, but obviously we've been adventuring for
A long time.
19 years and a month and a half or so.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of new equipment to help us tell our stories in a new way, including a Steadicam, which we used on the Chicago trip. Gives us nice, super smooth, floaty footage. In addition to that, we got a new microphone, so all of our sound is extra crispy. And a GoPro, so we can tell some stories underwater, which is going to be important coming up shortly.
As this video drops on December 31st, we'll be on our way to our next adventure, actually. Not going to give you too much information about it. It's going to be somewhere warm. There's going to be water involved. And in the last couple of days, we've been doing some prerequisite training for
Some
it.
prep work.
So
yeah.
we're pretty excited.
Make sure you smash that like button and follow us on Twitter at _Adventure Twins to keep up with all of our adventures in semi-real time whenever we have data. See you next year. Put your arms up. Next year.